So that's it without it, and it's just a little bit lifeless. And then when we turn it on, it instantly transforms the whole drum kit, and it's a lot punchier and kind of just more jumping out at you. Hey, today I'm going to share with you a plugin that you can use to quickly get a whole lot more life and punch out of your individual tracks. Hey, I'm Reagan Ram with Orpheus Audio Academy, and today I want to do a quick walkthrough of this plugin called Disperser. And if you want to check it out for yourself, I have an affiliate link. You can grab it in the description below. And so I first learned about this actually when watching a video by my favorite artist, The Midnight, and they were using this, and it sounds really good. So basically, this is an all-pass filter. It's very simple and easy to use, and it's really great on transient, heavy instruments and sounds. And we'll just hear what it does real quick. So we got it on my drum kit here. So that's it without it, and it's just a little bit lifeless. And then when we turn it on, it instantly transforms the whole drum kit, and it's a lot punchier and kind of just more jumping out at you. And so all you're doing is kind of dragging where you want the kind of the cutoff to be, and you can experiment with this on different sounds and see how it sounds. That's kind of interesting too. And then you just do how much of it that you want. And then the pinch is like the cue point here at the end. And you can get kind of more of a lasery kind of sound when you really crank this up. As you can hear. So you can really mangle stuff and get really weird sounds. But most of the time, you're going to be using this pretty subtle, something around like that. And then we can hear this with just the kick. Just makes it a lot beefier. If we want more of the transient, we can do the pinch up a bit. Nice. What about the snares? It's subtle, but it's definitely, I feel like it just pulls it out of the speakers more for you. So that is really cool. I wouldn't use it on maybe bass so much because it's kind of messing with the phase there, and you want to keep your bass more mono. I got this little like plucky key here. We can experiment with this. It's really making it more string sound, like okay with it off. I feel like it's just like bring it to life, and it sounds actually more organic somehow. I don't know how it's doing it, but it almost feels like a string, like something with like a bunch of strings, like a mandolin or something, and just pulls it just right out at you. And right, these are really extreme settings, so I might want to dial that back. I like it. It's kind of creating a more eerie feel, which is what I'm going for on this track. And then one thing I also noticed, so we got here on these chords, here I'm having it move around a bit. That is a really cool effect. I really like that. I just did some modulate the frequency here, and with that moving throughout, it creates kind of like a pitch drift kind of effect. Like if I were to turn this off, I could use that like another plugin, like this pitch drift effect here. It's kind of the same thing. Really cool. So it just adds more kind of dreamy lo-fi quality to this particular sound here. I'm not even sure if that's, I don't really see anyone else use it that way, but I thought that was a really cool use for this plugin. So really cool little plugin. If you want, grab it yourself, just use my affiliate link in the description below, and that really goes a long way towards helping support this channel. And if you're looking for more help creating professional quality music from home using budget equipment and the gear you already have, then definitely watch my free workshop. I'll have a link to that on the screen now. So go click on that, and that will walk you through a simple system that you can follow so you can produce pro quality music and finish more music than ever.